You'll all come back from work, school at the end of the day, and one family member just shouts just that much wrong. Just that much. They just shout at you. Language, aggressive, emotion, criticism. And doesn't happen just once, happens often. They are doing the wrong. I am the one who's being wronged. Who is in pain? Who is in pain? Because we have to look at the smaller picture, then we'll be able to look at the bigger picture of what's happening on the planet. Who is in pain? The one who is screaming is in pain, or the one who is being shouted at is in pain? The one who is criticizing is in pain, or the one who is being criticized is in pain? Okay, again. On the left hand, put the one who is criticizing. Okay, the one who is criticizing. Put the person on the left hand. And on the right hand, put yourself being criticized or being shouted at. Now look. Who is the one who is in pain? The one who is criticizing or the one who is being criticized? Both? More? Which one more? Being criticized or criticizing? Whom would you call emotionally unwell? The one who is criticizing or the one who is being criticized? The one who is? How many of you feel the one who is criticizing is emotionally unwell? And how many of you believe the one who is being criticized is emotionally unwell? Okay, how many of you don't believe that the one who is criticizing is unwell? I bet so many didn't raise their hands. Okay, again raise your hands. How many of you believe that the one who is criticizing is emotionally unwell? Emotionally, not physically, mentally, emotionally unwell. They are here on the left-hand side. Now let's place ourselves on the right-hand side. So we are the one who are being criticized. Okay, and this one is the criticizer. This one is I, the victim. Because I believe I am the victim. Which one has more chances of being able to take care of their mind? The one criticizing or the one being criticized? Which means who is more healthier? Acha, the one who is being criticized is healthier than the one who is criticizing. So who has the margin to be more peaceful right now? The one criticizing or the one being criticized? Areva, very good. Now, look at this. This mind is disturbed mind. Not a healthy mind just for those few minutes. Not a mental health issue. Emotional health issue. Emotional dis-ease. What is a dis-ease? I'm at ease. Now dis-ease, discomfort. So here is somebody whose mind is in pain. And that's why their vocabulary is a little different. Their way of expressing what they are saying is a little different. A little bitter. Isn't it a little bitter? We say to them, you could have said the same thing in a different manner. Yeah, they could have, but why are they not being able to do it? Because over here, there's some pain. But this person on the right-hand side, they are healthy, right? Then why did they create pain? Who is the victim? The left-hand side or the right-hand side? The left-hand side is the victim or the right-hand side is a victim? The left-hand side is a victim of their own thoughts and belief system. And the right-hand side, who has the power to be the master, chooses to become a victim of the behavior of the left-hand side. And the left-hand side looks at the right-hand side and said, you shouldn't be this way. You should do this. Because the left hand is very clear. No, sorry, the right hand is very clear how the left hand should be. But is the right hand clear of how I should be? Because I do not create the right thoughts at that time because I believe I'm being wronged. If I shift from believing I'm being wronged to understanding that they are in pain, will I be able to change my way of thinking? Now place someone you know on the left-hand side. Family, colleagues, friends, wonderful people, but sometimes in pain. They're one particular, this is what happens in the world. This is what I'm telling you. If when the first phone rang, had we just paused for 30 seconds and say, I understand, I radiate love and power, and after this there will be no phone that will ring. Not a single one would have rang after that. We can still do it and experiment what happens. But we said, how could the phone ring? Why did the phone ring? She announced, don't ring. Why did? Ripple effect of thoughts and vibrations. Inner world influences the outer world. Every 15 minutes there is a ringtone now. It is not the outer world which creates the inner world. It is the inner world which creates the outer world. If I want a beautiful outer world, I have to do nothing. I only have to create a beautiful, peaceful, powerful inner world. So, did we get somebody on the left-hand side? How many have found somebody on the left-hand side? Anybody who's not found? But we're not raising our hands, so never mind. Maybe the person is sitting right there on the next chair. वो भी तो हो सकता है. Of course, it's going to be somewhere here, either this side or this side. Now, again to remember, they are wonderful people, but wounded. It's like wonderful people can fall ill, right? Yes or no? Yes, why not? But when they are unwell, if the rest of the wonderful people take care of them, then what will happen? Very soon, that one person will also be healed. But what happens when that wonderful person falls ill and everybody else just consumes that infection and everyone else starts creating pain? Then what will happen to that first person who was in pain? So let's say one person on the left-hand side, 2, 3, 4, 5 members of the family on the right-hand side. And this one person only has this one habit of being very critical about everything that's done. And language is also very bitter. Left hand. And the right hand, the rest of the family, very wonderful people, but they create hurt every time they receive this vocabulary. So when the one who's criticizing is creating pain, and the one who's creating hurt is creating pain. But the one who's creating hurt believes that the one who's criticizing is wrong, and the one who's creating hurt is normal, justified, right. This is what has to change. Creating a lower energy is creating a lower energy. And each time I'm creating a lower energy, I'm doing something which is not right for me. I'm going like this. So we're going to stop living like a victim and saying, it's because of them, because of them. What they are doing is only depleting. What they are doing is only depleting. Bataiye, what they are doing is only depleting them. If I am criticizing you right now, every word I speak, every emotion I create while I'm saying that, that's an energy that I am creating. Who is it going to affect? Me. Where will it affect me first? Here. Second, where will it affect? It will affect my body because I'm creating that lower vocabulary, bitter words every day. And then, whatever I'm speaking and radiating, it's coming to you. Do you have the power to think differently and protect yourself? I am not well, though I don't believe I'm not well, because I will say I have a reason why I'm criticizing you. But I'm on a lower energy, emotionally unwell. Do you have the power to protect yourself from my virus? Wear a mask. Yes, absolutely. Wear a mask. And now what's the mask going to be? It is wear a mask. Even before wearing the mask, first distance yourself. Don't stand there in front of them and wear a mask. Which means in this case, it's not going to be go into the other room. Because that's what we do. I'm not going to stand in front of them. Go, close the door, go into the other room. Here we don't need physical distancing. Here we need vibrational distancing. You stand there right next to them. You're sitting there right there on the same couch. And here there is someone who's going here like this in pain. And you are here. If you start creating hurt, let's say hypothetically this is a vibration of 30. No figure, huh? This is just a figure. And if I start creating hurt, then which vibration will I also come to? And when I come to that vibration which is very close to them, then the power of their virus affecting me, it's like I went and sat right next to the person who was infected. So the chances of me catching it is going to be higher. So we physically distance ourselves. Now, how do we distance now? In terms of emotional virus, how will we distance ourselves? Do it, then it becomes very easy. Karo aise. Here is an emotional virus. It could be ego, it could be anger, it could be criticism, it could be jealousy, it could be worry, it could be fear. Any emotion which is on the lower energy is a virus. It's an emotional infection. It's here. So let's say they are 30. Where do I need to be? Very simple. Very simple. This is vibrational distancing. Not go into another room. Not separate. We can't keep separating. I'm not going to live with this person. I'm not going to work with this person. You will have to live or work with someone. And everyone will have their own different viruses. So, now when I vibrationally distance myself, what will I have to do to vibrationally shift up in a situation which is not right for me? I will have to create. Now I have to create one thought. When I create a thought, how could they say this to me? Why did they say this to me? Where do I start shifting? I go like this, very close to them. Now I want to be here. What thought should I create? Specific thought. Just think, what thought should I create? Om Shanti. First thought which will protect you is, they are not doing wrong to me. They are in pain. Does this shift the energy? They are not the cause of my pain. They are in pain. Does this shift any energy in me? What does it shift me from what to what? It shifts me from being a victim to their behavior. It shifts me to being compassionate. Can we create this thought now? Tomorrow, Sunday, perfect day to experiment. So tomorrow at home, Monday at work. Anyone around you. And we're living in a world that almost all of us have some virus. Right? Just shout out what viruses can be there in a human personality. All the lower energy emotions. Let's list them out. Anger, ego, jealousy. If comfortable, shout out yours. not the other person's. Because that will only make you see what I have. Even worry, fear, guilt, irritation, impatience, holding on to things of the past. What a depleter. Something that happened 2 years back, I'm still holding on to it. What it's going to do to my energy? It's going. See the whole list. Manipulation, controlling, dominating. There's a whole list. So, this person on the left hand has one of them right now. And I want to shift here. What do I have to create? I have to stop believing that they are doing wrong to me. When I say they are doing wrong to me, I take that virus here. They are not doing wrong to me. They are being wrong to themselves. Now this shifts me from becoming a victim of their behavior and allowing and justifying me creating pain in response. It shifts me to understanding that they are in pain and allows me to create compassion for them. What does the world need today to heal? What does the world need today to heal? The world needs compassion. But for the world to have compassion, who will have to create it? I. Where will I have to create it? In my world and then in my world. We can't change the world, but we can change this world and then a reflection of that, our world. So let's do first step. It's easy to say, oh, there needs to be compassion in the world. Let me create compassion for every individual around me. Can I do that? Yes. And compassion means first understanding that the ones who are not behaving perfect, at that moment they are in pain. First step. And when I understand they are in pain, I don't create any pain. So the minute I don't create any pain, I have automatically shifted. I'm back to my normal healthy self. Now, what is the next step? What do you do next? First, you distance yourself. Then you have created that mask around you which says, it's not about me, it's about them. And then what do we do next? Distance, wear your mask, and then what do we do next? Now we help to take care of them. That is very important. So what do we do for that now? First distanced, protected. Now next step, just to heal them. Send a blessing. That is what we said. So whether it is something happening in the bigger outer world, whether it's something happening in your smaller outer world, the equation is the same. That when anyone is unwell emotionally, don't consume their pain. Don't create pain in response to their pain. Just take 30 seconds, understand their pain, and create blessing. And that is for even if something bigger is happening in the outer world. So can I create a blessing for someone who's being wrong to me? Hello, close your eyes. Let's do it right now. How do we create a blessing for someone who's being wrong to me? First, bring them on the screen of your mind. And now look at them with a different perspective. Because till this morning we said they are wrong. Changing vocabulary is just changing vocabulary which will shift me from noise to peace. They are in pain. Just one thought. They are seeking happiness and love. They are looking for peace and power. Now, whichever quality you believe they need, create a blessing you are a fill in the blank. Which means if someone is aggressive, create a blessing. You are a peaceful soul. Give the vitamin where there is a deficiency. Select carefully. Someone is critical, dominating, blessing. You are a loveful, respectful soul. If someone has the habit of doubting you, create a blessing. You are a beautiful soul. You trust me completely. Give them that thought which they are not able to create right now. Inject it into their system. They are not able to create a thought, I trust you. You inject it into their system. You say, you trust me. But when they cannot trust you, we create a thought, oh, they don't trust me, they don't trust me, they don't trust me. And by creating that thought, we are injecting that same thought into that system which the system already has. And by injecting that thought into that system, we are only increasing what they already were. So very clear, see what is the vacuum there, what is the lacking there. What is it you want them to create which will be healthy for them and healthy for this world? And just give that blessing. You are a. If someone doesn't accept you, expectations never ending, never contented, inject it into their system. You accept me. I accept you. Put it in their system. And when I create this thought, I accept you, you accept me, who is the first one who started to feel comfortable?